Welcome back, everyone, to Conversation with Marvelous. And before I introduce Marvelous, of course, once again, I just got some minor announcements. I got some major announcements coming soon, even though these are minor announcements, but major announcements coming soon. I got some good things coming for this year, some really, really good things. So, and I want you guys to be a part of it. We're going to be at the end of this month. We're going to go ahead and open up the members only, where you guys going to see content you guys will see anywhere else. So I'll fill you guys in on a little bit more because I'm going to make my own separate video just on that alone. Other than that, if you want to appear on Roadium Radio, if you're an artist, up-and-coming artist and you want to appear on Roadium Radio, please submit your music with links and a bio to roadiumradio@gmail.com. roadiumradio@gmail.com. Hopefully that's up on the screen. If not, it will be on the description. roadiumradio@gmail.com. And also follow my new page, Tony A. The Wiz, on Instagram, Tony A. The Wiz, or if you guys want to follow me on Facebook, which I'm rarely ever on Facebook, I just post and I get out, that's Tony Alvarez on Facebook. Tony Alvarez on Facebook. But for now, we're just going to go ahead and jump right into it with Marvelous. Marvelous, how you doing?
I'm doing good, bro.
I'm good. I'm glad you're here. I know you hit a little bit of traffic on the way over here, but we got a lot to talk about, and then we'll open it up for some phone calls. The tornado in Montebello.
Crazy.
Now, did you at all witness it, or you just heard about it?
I just seen the videos that everybody's posting up. Look crazy, bro. Like, what a trip.
Now, I have to ask you a controversial question.
Let's do it.
Is it possible that it was man-made?
Yeah, I believe it. 100%, really? Bro. Mm-hmm.
Wow. I mean, because we never really get tornadoes over here. So, like, you kind of wonder how they do it.
The program called HAARP, HAARP, and they do a thing which is called cloud seeding.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And it just creates sort of do they got it down to a science where, how would you say, like they can, this is how long it's going to be, and then we turn it off, or?
I don't know if it's turning it up like that, but through cloud seeding, they use a thing called the ether. Ether is where they have it's an electromagnetic, it's like I don't want to say force field, but they use the ether to do the cloud seeding and manipulate the weather, bro. It's like they could cause pockets of storms wherever they want, and it always seems to be over Los Angeles. If you go out of Los Angeles, like I know in Orange County, they didn't have it wasn't like that over there, or in San Diego. It's always like over our areas,
Right. I mean, and I'm just asking for it because because I heard of manipulating the weather like a couple of years ago, bro. Like maybe when I say a couple of years ago, maybe 2017. That's when I first heard about it. Mm-hmm. Now keep in mind, I thought that shit was crazy. I'm like, there's no way that anybody can do that with the weather. The weather belongs to God.
For real.
So, but what else can they manipulate other than the weather? Can they do like tsunamis? Is that possible?
You know what? I don't know, bro, about tsunamis. I know they have the ability to cause earthquakes. I know that. Oh, wow. But I don't know about the ocean. I haven't really dove into any research, and I don't even know if there's anything out there that you could learn about that part. But yeah. Okay.
What about rain? Can that be manipulated?
Oh yeah, bro. And it's crazy. A lot of the rain, when they do manipulate this, and a lot of the rain, that's not real rainwater. Like
really?
Yeah. Like a snow. A lot of people, it was a big old controversy. A lot of people started posting up videos of the snow, and it wouldn't melt. Like they would literally try to boil the shit, and the snow wasn't real snow. Right. Or some of it would, even the chemicals that were in it was starting on fire. So it was a trip, who knows what chemicals are in there,
Wow. Do you know how long this tornado lasted? Because I didn't really look into it.
It was a short one, but I know they have, it's called direct frequency warfare, where they're able to literally pinpoint with accuracy, bro, like where they want that shit to hit.
No shit. All right. All right. That sounds good. Okay. Now, I had a question for you. Let me take off my notification here because you know what? People always tend, when they know I'm live, they tend to hit me up, bro, knowing I'm fucking live. Pero. Okay. There's a new movie that came out. Scream. Have you seen it?
Bro, that was the stupidest. Sorry to kill it, but that was the dumbest movie
Really?
ever, bro.
Okay. I put it up on Freaky Tales. People, it's good. It's really good.
They said
it's
it?
cool. People were posting it. Not
real?
one negative comment.
Oh man, the old school one was cool, bro, but this one's too Hollywood.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, you haven't seen it, right?
No.
Nah, yeah, I think you're gonna be really disappointed, bro, for real.
Okay, I didn't watch the last Halloween, and I'm a big time Michael Myers guy.
Me too.
I truly am. But I didn't see the last one because so many people, guys that I value their opinion when it comes to movies, they're like, bro, fuck that movie. Like we need to protest that they remake that motherfucker. And I never heard them talk like that about any other movie.
Yeah.
Did you see the last Halloween?
No, I don't think I've seen it, bro.
Okay.
But I think there's only so many sequels you could do, homie. Like,
know,
come
I know.
on.
I know. You know, Scream 83, still screaming. You know what I'm saying? Like,
They pushed the Saws to a limit, or the Final Destinations. I think they went to a limit with that shit too.
I'm gonna tell you another one that I'm real fucking sick and tired of. Fast and Furious. Like, stop. Like my son goes, that's $1 billion franchise. Yeah, because they have 20 movies out there. You know, I mean, you know, when you're jumping ramps with buses and fucking, you know, you're hopping over bridges, you know, in a fucking Challenger, you know, yeah, calmate, way, you know, calm down, pal. You know, and then Vin Diesel, you know.
The Vato's like my height, bro.
Really?
Little short ass dude, but they make him look all big and shit, you know.
And then his voice, you know. I don't know, bro, but
I feel bad for the whole Paul Walker thing, though. I think that's sad the way they took him out.
what do you mean they took him out?
Yeah, they took him out, bro.
Really? Now, did you hear some of the stuff that's being leaked right now just on social media? Just on social media. I want to make that clear. Just on social media that he was a fucking chomo.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they got pictures and videos. Now, again, whether this is true or not, this is just social media. I saw it on like 3 different pages that people were sharing and sending it to me, that all his girlfriends were all underage. All of them, 16-year-olds.
I know that shit that came out with Adam 22. That dude,
Oh,
that's some dirty ass shit.
you know what's crazy, bro? People go on his show and straight call him on his shit. And I'm thinking, okay, if there's any kind of doubt, bro, any kind of doubt that guy's doing that, why are those guys still going on his show?
A lot of people left, and that's good, man. You know, I think we even brought it up on this show. I think if those dudes left the show, they have a good enough name now where they could start their own thing. You know?
Yeah.
And the one that stayed is that Vato Sharp. I don't understand why he like. It's like you're condoning this shit. You know? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, so that's some of that stuff that they were saying on Paul Walker. But I don't know if this is true. It was just social media, and if you guys like, DM me, and then I'll send you what people sent me. But this was actual pictures. Now maybe they're real pictures, and they're just lying about those girls' age. I don't know, you know. But that's just maybe it'll come to light. I don't know. But now you're saying that they took him out. Then is there stuff like that on like YouTube or on social media that people?
There was 3 videos put out on specifically talking about a drone, that he was hit by a drone and shit. But and then also the stuff that he had found out that they were taking money from I guess this foundation that he had, bro, and all the money was being taken from, I forgot who it was. I don't want to say the wrong thing, bro, but it was something was going on, and he found out about it, and he was about to drop some information about the people that were taking the feria for his foundation, and yeah, bro, he got done in.
Wow. Okay. So Scream was terrible then.
Awful.
Right. Okay. Now what about Creed? Now
I want to see that.
Oh, you haven't seen it? Okay. See, I don't want to see it. And I'm gonna be honest with you, because I didn't like Creed 1. I tried watching Creed 2. And the only reason why I watched those because I'm a huge Sylvester Stallone fan. I love Rocky. I think Sylvester Stallone should have never made those movies. I think they're garbage. Yes, I said I think Creed movies are garbage. At least Sylvester Stallone, Apollo Creed, you know, Mr. T, you know, Drago, those look like boxing matches to me. These didn't. You know, they look more like they were a bunch of dudes in shape showing off their muscles in the ring. I just it wasn't entertaining for me. So then when I found out that they kicked Sylvester Stallone off the third one, and Sylvester Stallone actually came out and kind of talked a little bit of mess about it.
Oh, they kicked him off? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
I thought it was his shit.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
No, but obviously it's not. So
wow.
They kicked him off, and they went ahead and shot this one. But people are saying that it's the best one yet. Now, they're probably saying it's the best one yet because the bar is so low when it comes to Creed movies.
Right.
So I don't know.
I mean, all the boxing. What do you think about the boxing today? Anyways, I think it's all fixed. Anyways,
I think it's all fixed. Anyways, like okay,
that Jake Paul fight. Did you see that shit?
I can't stand that motherfucker.
He wasn't even hitting the dude.
I won't support none of those. I don't give a shit if I have the fire stick.
Right.
I won't even put it on. Okay. Then, like when McGregor and Floyd Mayweather. Okay, Floyd Mayweather hasn't knocked anybody out in years, and then he knocks this goofy ass fool out, and then they were friends. But it's all money. It's all about the fucking money. I miss the days of boxing when the guys hated each other, bro. They hated it. Like, I want to fuck you up. So I'm kind of leery about tomorrow's fight. There's a guy named David Benavides, and he's fighting a guy. I think his last name is Plant. I don't know too much. I know a little bit about David, but not about the other guy. But not enough where I'm gonna pay $76.
What did you think about the back in the days, the Chavez and De La Hoya fight?
Chavez was already 36 years old, and De La Hoya was in his early 20s. You have to go with the youth.
I remember my grandfather was pissed off, man, and my uncle and my dad.
So was I. I was at the fight.
Yeah, they were at the fight too.
Yeah,
they were pissed.
Look, I always say this. I never take away from people's talent. If they're gifted, they're gifted. De La Hoya was a good fighter. Okay, I can't take that away from him. I just didn't care for his ass. Don't give him a mic. At the end of every fight, he'll tell you the same thing. I trained for this fight like no other. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Take the mic away from him. And I met him, and I saw him a couple of times, But I don't know, bro. You fight great, bro. Don't get me wrong. But when Chavez, I remember I was watching, Chavez had his son, the one who's fighting right now, on his lap. And he was on a talk show. I know it wasn't like Christina. He was on something promoting the up and coming fight. And his son backed up and hit him on it, and he was bleeding. And I looked at that, and I remember I told my mom, like, pero tú vas a pelear, like he's still gonna fight? Walking into the ring, if you guys have the videotape, watch it. He still has it right here. De La Hoya knew where to hit him the whole time. That's why the fight only lasted like 4 fucking rounds or something like that. He knew he was cut.
If you were to put two fighters in their prime today, either from back in the days, and you could put them in their prime, who would you want to see box?
That's a good question. There's two guys because of their skill, of their savviness. But I don't think neither one of them had power, but they were good enough to win. Pernell Whitaker, do you remember Pernell Whitaker?
Yeah.
He passed away, rest in peace.
Oh, he did?
Yes, he passed away, bro. A fucking car hit him.
Wow.
Okay, Pernell Whitaker in his prime against Floyd Mayweather.
I don't like Floyd.
I don't like Floyd either.
About the runs.
I don't like it's mamon. He's not even okay.
Norbies.
Yes, but
stick Norbies in the ring.
Now I'm not expecting a knockout, but I want either you're going to see a track and field, or you're going to see a tactical fight. Now, if you want like a great fight, I would have loved to have seen, but I think because Chavez was at his best at 140. If Sugar Ray when he was 140 would have fought Chavez in their prime, I don't know. I don't know, because in Sugar Ray's prime, Roberto Duran was somewhat over the hill and whipped his ass. So, but I don't know what happened in the rematch.
What about Camacho?
Camacho in his early years was really, really good. After that, he was just a fucking showman. He'll fucking show you his nalgas, bro, because he would be in the dressing room wearing a fucking G-string, But that's the thing that Camacho was good in his early years, but he just learned how to survive and make money because all he did was just jab, 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 jab and grab you, jab, jab, jab and grab you. And in 12 rounds, you know? So it's, I don't know. Well, who would you like to see?
Man, I don't know, bro. I want to see like some fucking bare knuckle shit. Like I don't believe in all this. That's why I watch the backyard fights. I'd rather watch that. You know, that's more real to me.
Yeah. Remember? Did you watch the Pacquiao and Mayweather fight? Mm-hmm. The fight of the century or the hype of the century?
Yeah, the hype of the century.
Let's be honest. We've seen better fights at Dodger games than that. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yup.
This guy's over here. Ouch. Like it hurt you.
Fucking Norbies. Norbies just wants to see them in their boxers.
Hey. Norbies always plays a devil's advocate. Always. Like, okay, I'm gonna ask you a question. Okay, somebody sent me a video where there's a man that identifies as himself as a woman, and he's beating everybody in track and field.
Oh shit.
And then I said,
and a swimmer too. There's a swimmer. I forgot the name of that.
Yeah, that's the guy he was protecting.
Oh shit.
You know, he goes, well, he's not necessarily gay. He's just identifying himself. And I go, okay, Norbert, but if he has a boyfriend, would you still not call him gay?
You see, that's the difference, though. You changed it.
Okay, you're not part of the show right now. Okay, but Norbert's over here like, damn. He walked in here with the LGBTQ a sweater on, and I take that off, bro.
Fuck that shit.
Come on, bro. Come on, pal. Okay. So the whatchamacallit, so it's Creed. So you said you want to see that, and then Scream. So you gave that the finger. Anything good that you could recommend? Did you ever watch that Ancient Apocalypse that I kind of recommended?
I haven't had a chance, bro.
Check it out, bro.
Yeah,
you're gonna like it.
Yeah.
Norby's is woke. Somebody put that.
I know. I'm reading them right here too. The fucking
Norby's
comedy right here.
Woke.
Hey, what about that whole fucking 6ix9ine getting beat up?
Okay.
Like a turtle on his back, huh?
Yeah. Okay, now let me ask you this. From what you know, or from what social media has given us, do you know why they beat his ass?
You know what? To be honest, bro, I think it's just for like clout. You know, they filmed the whole shit. The whole thing seems set up or whatever. But I mean, at this point, if you're a real alpha male out here, what are you gonna get from that? The vatos are weenie. You know, at least fight a dude that's a real man or you know, at least gonna fight back. Everybody knows him. You know, Danny Hernandez. He's a little boy. You know, he wasn't raised in that life. He's not gonna fight you back, homie.
Right.
You know, it's like, what are you gonna get? I mean, I understand he's a rat, but I mean, how much are you gonna get with beating up a rat?
Okay.
Now he's gonna snitch on you.
Yeah.
Now you put your face all over social media along with everybody else co-signing it. Oh, look at this, and they're putting his Instagram out there and all this pedo. Like, come on, homie.
Yeah. Okay. Somebody told me, because I don't know. Somebody told me that he was at the Puerto Rico and Mexico game, the baseball game, and he was making fun of Puerto Ricans waving the Mexican flag.
Ooh.
So supposedly because I don't know, just what I see on here, that they were saying that those are some Puerto Rican cats that knew he was going to be there.
Oh.
So they went over there and beat his ass for the disrespect. Because from what I understand, Tekashi is half Mexican and half Puerto Rican. But he just claims, I guess, the Mexican side. So, I mean, if he wants to do that, that's fine. But I think, honestly, Marvelous, that he got too comfortable. Because when he got out of jail, he went live on Instagram. He had 1 million people watching him. And he apologized for snitching. He apologized. Okay? Just like Sammy the Boo Gravano justified his snitching. Okay? This guy justified his snitching. You know, if you're going to be, and again, this is not the American Me podcast, but if you're going to be about that lifestyle,
Go all the way with it.
then go all the way with it. Go all the way with it. Don't say, well, if he snitched, I'm not going to stay quiet. You know, I'm going to snitch too. So, anyways, so suppose that's why they beat his ass. But I think he got too comfortable. I've apologized. I've been out on the streets. I've been giving away money. You know, people hug me. People love me. People take pictures with me. And I think they just got up to him. He should be lucky, bro, that they didn't fucking kill his ass.
Yeah, that part.
He should really, really be lucky, guy. Because I saw one video where one guy fucking stomped on his fucking ribs, bro. That shit was nasty. I know I heard snap, crackle, pop on that shit. So, Yeah. So then I guess again, and on social media.
I think he would have got it worse than the homies over here.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
lucky that shit happened in Florida. He would have got stuck over here.
Yeah. No, I don't think he would have left. Most likely alive, bro. Or they probably would have just let him live so he can fucking suffer with that fucking putiza they would have given him. But you can't go around, bro, doing what you're doing and getting comfortable because you snitched. Because you said you're sorry. You said it. You said it. Now today, Marvelous, it's sad that you got, growing up when people were about that life, even if they weren't gang affiliated, if somebody says something disrespectful to you, we would say, all right, if you're about it, then pull up. We'll catch that fade, okay? Today is different. Today is, if you're about that life, let's post about it. Because social media, YouTube is the new streets. I'll expose you. I got screenshots. Anyways, anything you want to add to that, man?
You said it all, bro.
Okay. Anything good coming up? Because I know you've been tattooing a lot, so I know you've been really busy. Anything good coming up? Any events? Any shows? Anything you're gonna go watch?
No, not really. Just waiting for this weather, the sun to come out, so I can do some outside, some outdoors things. Some hiking, take my kids out hiking, and all that good stuff. But that's about it, bro. I don't know.
Do you still get a lot of calls from people that call your number?
Every day.
Yeah. What is like one of the most interesting, I guess, questions or topics that people care to talk about? Give us one that was pretty intriguing.
Man, I don't know. It's all the same usually, bro. When people call, they want to talk about it. They want me to prove it to them that the earth is flat. It's like
that's probably the number one thing.
The number one thing, homie. And then the other thing is, the cultura. I love to talk about that.
Right.
But a lot of people have, good stories. I get to know them. They tell me about their lives and how they grew up over there in their cities, or how they're dealing with racism over there on the East Coast, and stuff like that. So I don't know. It's like, it's good to get to know people. Their story. We have similar stories. They're growing up in poverty too. It might not be as ghetto as it is over here, but they still have a story to tell, and I think I like to get to know their story too.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna touch on something with Marvelous Takeover when the day I called in and you guys were filming at your crib.
Did you hear that the dude going at it, or the dude that was talking about Spanish?
Yes, that guy. That's what I wanted to tell you, and I hope he's listening. You can call in today. Okay. I get it, but look, if you ask me, I don't think he was there to start a fight, but I think he was just there to try to get under your skin and provoke you. That's it. Look it. Never once, Marvelous, and we've been around each other a lot. Never once have I ever said, flat earth, really? Prove it to me. Have I ever came at you like that?
No.
No, I respect you. That's what you believe. That's it. But there's some people that are like, no, you know what? Okay, if I go all the way to the east, look, if you call and you ask me that question, you know what I would have said? Take your east trip, and when you get there, call me. That's all I would have ended it right there. If you hit a wall, take a picture, send it to me.
Yep.
If you fall off, oh well. I don't know, but you're never going to be able to prove that in a 5-minute conversation. And some people want to debate. Many people want to argue about it, and I just won't go there. I just won't go there. But yeah, and then he was like Spanish, and then Mexico, and then he wants to know everything. Like, it's cool. You can call in. It doesn't matter. We don't deny any caller, but don't call with the sole intention of, I just want to get under his skin. So anyways, what were your thoughts about that night? Did you enjoy it? Because I try to encourage you. You need to start going live and just do calls.
Yeah. I mean, it's cool. Like I said, I'm still learning that I'm still growing, I can learn something from everybody and anybody, but it's just that, I'm not here, like, I'm not gonna force fucking feed somebody this education or knowledge or whatever. Like, it's only for certain people,
right?
Not everybody's. I'm not trying to force anything down anybody's call. But when it came to that subject, when we're talking about Spanish, and he wants me to embrace this fucking Espanol, like so like deep and shit, and it's like, I'm explaining to him like, hey, homie, if I went into your pad and I fucking taught your kids and I forced them to do this, and if they didn't do it, I fucking kill them, lynch them, or whatever the fuck, is that right? And he say, no. Well, that's what the fuck happened to us. That's what happened to us. You know what I mean? We didn't have no choice. It's not like they say, here, what do you want to do? If you don't want to do it, it's okay. You can leave. Chale. Like, they killed us. Like, we were slaves. We had to learn this. We had to worship their gods. Like, what's so good? Why should I love that?
Right.
So, I don't know. You know, like, you can't, I don't know.
I mean, when he asked the question is like, I guess, I think he said, and I don't want to misquote him, but I guess he was talking about something like, do you find the importance in knowing Spanish? You know, and I believe you said, yeah, you know, I mean, knowing 2 languages was really going to help you. And sometimes I have a bone to pick with certain people that now speak Spanish, and I'll tell you why. Growing up, I knew certain people that went to school with me from the same neighborhood, but thinking they were white. Okay? I don't speak Spanish. I was born in Hawaii. You know? Yeah, my parents are Mexican, but they're not that Mexican. And now it's Viva la Raza and fluent Spanish. And like, why were you hiding it all that time? You know? Because you know what? They wanted to be the popular kid.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
But, you know, so yeah, I think it's important to definitely speak multiple language if you can, not just Spanish, but multiple languages.
Yep.
So yeah, I think that's very beneficial, and I think that'll be very beneficial to everyone. So, but anyways, other than that, have you seen anything recently? Anything good worth bringing up on YouTube? Because I know you watch a lot of YouTube, especially when you're working.
Just the documentaries, I like that, or the crazy stories of, you know, like that show, Mr. Ballin. I think that's pretty dope. That's about it, bro. Nothing really like that. It's really catching my attention. I'm saying, hey, you got to see this shit. Like, no.
You know, now this is probably a dumb question, but I just have to ask because I don't think I've ever asked you. Are you a fan of Tupac? Okay. Probably favorite Tupac song. Do you have a favorite song? If not, give me your favorite Tupac album.
Damn, you know what, bro? I don't know. I don't have a specific song.
All right.
To be honest with you, I like his music. You know,
I like So Many Tears. That's probably my favorite one.
All right.
Okay, now, reason why I bring it up, because the Hughes brothers, the guys who directed 2 of my videos when we first came out, Albert and Alan Hughes, they did Menace to Society, Dead Presidents, American Pimp. They did Book of Eli. They did The Defiant Ones, Dr. Dre's and Jimmy Iovine's documentary. And they just did, I'm not sure when it's coming out, but they've already been previewing it, a whole Tupac documentary. Now, I'm glad because I know they do it right. But the bad thing is, since there's already so much shit out there, what more are we going to learn?
You know what's bad, bro? The documentary, it was by Russell Poole. I don't think it was by Russell Poole, but they did it. It was about him. And the whole Tupac saga, they call it, was the Battle for Compton. Have you seen it?
No.
Dope. Good, bro.
I never even heard.
They killed Russell Poole, too, at the station, at the sheriff station.
Really?
Yeah, he had implicated or showed or proof of who really killed him in these statements. And then the officers that were involved, like a gang of shit. Yeah, Battle of Compton, bro. Good.
Where's that at?
It's on, I don't even know if it's on YouTube anymore. I have it, though. I can send it to you.
And it's called what again?
Battle for Compton.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know about that one. I'm gonna have to check that one out. But yeah, I am going to check out this. The reason why I found it intriguing that they did a Tupac documentary, because when they were filming Menace to Society, a lot of people may know or may not know Tupac was the guy playing the Muslim brother in Menace to Society, and they fired his ass. He came back with some dudes, and they beat the shit out of both Alan and Albert, the directors. And you know, Alan and Albert are now good friends with Dr. Dre and the whole Aftermath camp. So for them to do that documentary on him, that was kind of odd because like I you know, and they're good cool dudes, but why would you do a documentary on somebody that beat your ass and you guys weren't even in good with, you know? But they have a lot of como se dice, they have a lot of footage of him because when they were working with him. You know, so they I think it'll be interesting because of the footage or possibly pictures that nobody has ever seen. That's why I'm gonna watch it. So they directed his Brenda's Got a Baby video.
Who?
Remember that song Brenda's Got a Baby?
Oh yeah, they said that he took that song from what's that dude's name? Little Half Dead, I think.
I don't know. But they directed that video.
Oh, right.
And if you guys look at that video, I could point it out to you. They always had a cameo in every single one of their videos that they shot. So they would film themselves like if they could be an innocent bystander or in the crowd. They always came out, and I thought it was pretty good. But yeah, so hopefully it comes out soon because I definitely do want to watch that. And there's not a lot of things that I'm so enthused about watching, but I do want to watch that Tupac movie. Now, as far as the Biggie's killers and Tupac's killers, do you think they'll ever bring them to justice? Do you think anybody will ever know?
Man, bro, I could say so much about this right here, but I know people are going to go crazy in the comments and be like, oh, you're ratting or you're saying this and that.
Well, just say what somebody out there.
Yeah, if you guys watch that thing, that dude Russell Poole, like, he really solved the shit. Like, he really, yeah, and it has a lot to do with the gun. You know, the gun that shot him. And who had confiscated that gun on it, and he was, I mean, I don't want to say too much, but it has a lot to do with that gun, bro.
Okay.
And the security team for fucking Tupac. So it's crazy, bro. If you know who the security was, I mean, it's all in that documentary. It's out there.
Okay, and it's a battle for Compton.
Uh-huh.
How come? I mean, like, if that guy really had the truth, I mean, you would think that this is just the question to ask, you know, if he really had, why didn't they go bigger?
Because it implicates too many people. It implicates the fucking the sheriffs down here, the Compton, you know, which they tore apart that whole PD because of the corruption, and they were stealing shit from the evidence room, reselling it along with the guns and shit, like a bunch of shit. Yeah, they were corrupt, bro. But Mayor Bradley? Mayor Bradley. But you got to see it, bro. You got to see it.
Well, you know, okay, I have to bring this up because this has been going on, but I'm definitely going to check it out. Okay, the teacher strike, the LAUSD. I want to clear things up because I have family that works for LAUSD.
It had to do with that too, bro.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it had to do with all that shit and how they were manipulating the people in the cities, and that happened to my kids too, bro. My kids lived in South Central for a little bit, and the school, if you didn't agree with you know, these petitions and shit, or you were trying to get certain things done, the school board would go against you. You know, I remember my kids, they had to take their own toilet paper to school. They weren't, if you didn't agree with what they were, the curriculum or anything, they wouldn't let your kids use the bathroom. Like, they would literally make the parent call the parents, say your kid just shit on himself. People could look it up too. You have to send the kids home, send them with their own toilet paper because the schools weren't providing toilet paper. I mean, imagine how bad that is, homie, especially for like my daughter or little girls, you know, that, I mean, maybe boys can go outside, but little girls, you need a bathroom.
Right. Okay. LAUSD, bro. By the way, I never heard of that, but I wouldn't put it past them. Everybody thinks that this is a teacher's strike. It's not a teacher's strike. It's not, okay? It's a worker strike. The sanitation guy, the cafeteria people, the people that work the yard or whatnot. It's their strike. And I want to say this loud and clear. The teachers just honored the strike and said, okay, we'll walk out with you. But everybody's blasting the teachers. It's a teacher strike, and it has nothing to do with the teachers. As a matter of fact, here's what's going to fuck a lot of you guys up. Right now, LA Unified School District teachers don't even have a contract, bro. They haven't received no fucking raise. It's these people, these workers that haven't received anything. So the teachers walked out, you know, to honor their strike. So it's the worker strike. Now that I shared that, somebody hit me up and told me, hey, so you got family that works for LA Unified. Why are they teaching kids? This is the way they told me, and I'm gonna say it and quote it the way they said. Why are they teaching all this gay shit to our kids? Why are the teachers doing this? And you have family doing this?
Yep.
A lot of people don't realize that it's not the teachers teaching it. That comes from the district. The district says, here, give it to them.
Yeah, they put the curriculum out.
Yeah, so it's not the teachers. Like, I don't have not one family member that says, hey, little boy, eat a weenie. You know, read it here in this book. There's nobody does that, okay?
Hey, Norbert's is getting excited over there.
You know, but yeah, it's the district that. So if you have a problem, it's not the teachers. Go talk to the damn district. They're the ones that are putting out all that shit and that are indoctrinating the kids with that lifestyle. And if you disagree with it, then go talk to the fucking district. Okay. The things that I don't like is when they have these transgender or drag queen looking dudes to go talk to kids. And then I have something on here where parents went in there and found out that the guy that was in there reading these transgender books to these kids was a fucking chomo. He had already been arrested. And he was there with the kid, and the teachers were protecting him. I understand maybe they didn't know, you know, but when there's a paper trail, the fucking district better know. They better know who they're bringing in.
Yep.
You know, and one controversial subject that I'm going to bring up, and these people are protected. Let's be honest, a lot of pedophile priests get protected by the Catholic Church, and here's what they do. And it has nothing to do with Catholic people. It has to do with people in charge that when they find out that this guy's been a fucking chomo, they just send him to another church. So he can keep doing the same old shit.
Yep. Like that one priest that gave all those people AIDS, and they just transferred him out.
Yeah, bro.
Dirty ass shit.
You know, and again, it has nothing to do with Catholic people. It has to do with these pedophiles that wear that fucking, the cloth, you know, that wear that priest outfit. You could buy that shit at Party City. You know?
Yep.
So, I mean, Norbert was wearing one the other day. I don't know why. But
Crazy. It said Kelly Mack in the back.
yeah. Okay.
Kelly Mack from the back.
Okay. Anyways.
All right, let's go.
But hey, you can always homeschool your kids. I don't agree with everything that's going on. But now, years ago, I read that India has more honor kids, like honor students, more than we have kids in the U.S. Now, I know their population is big, okay? But here's what gets me. Here, we are so blessed here, at least in my opinion, to live in the U.S., okay, that when foreigners come over here and make a living here, a lot of us, not everybody, we get mad at them. Why? Do we have a right to get mad?
Yeah, because they're gentrifying us, bro. They get tax breaks. They get certain deals, a lot of stuff that they get away with, homie. Like it shouldn't be like that.
Right.
You know, why should they be able to get a lower rate on certain things or have privilege? You know, it's not only just white privilege.
Right,
you know,
right.
it's privilege with other ethnic groups. You know.
Right.
So, I mean, I don't know. I think we should keep everything, you know, raza owned in our communities, you know.
I believe that.
And, you know, help our people out instead of hating on them, you know. You want help, you know, I'm going to help you build your store. Or you need something, you need a delivery truck, I'll help you with that, you know. Let's work something out.
Yeah, definitely work something out, because today when raza wants something free, you know what how they call me? Do it for the culture, bro. I'm not going to do it for free, bro. You want me to drive 2 fucking hours and waste my motherfucking gas and do it for the culture when really you're making money out of this whole event?
Everybody's trying to get something out of somebody, you know. It's like, if you really want to help out the homie that's doing a haircut or doing tattoos or whatever, like, stop asking them, hey, can you give me a discount, or can you do this? Like, dang, you know, we all got families to feed.
All of us. If the shirt's $25, guess what? I'm paying $25. You have those shirts out for a reason, because you want to make money.
Yeah.
Not because the homie shows up and then now you're going to give away 12 shirts. You know, that's where we need to stop. And honestly, and if you really want to help, you know what, then support. If not, then don't buy shit and don't ask for free shit. You know, I know a lot of rappers, bro, that own businesses, and they got money, you know, because they do smart business. Whenever they go somewhere and they have their shirts out, whatever, their hats, I don't ever, even though I know they got money, I don't ever say, "What's up, bro? Can I get a free shirt? Can I get one?" I pay for it, bro. I show them that I support them, and then they do the same thing. So, by the way, I had this one guy, true story, hits me up the other day, and he says, "Hey, bro, I want to give to your podcast." And I said, "Well, it's not like we're collecting donations." That's what he said. "Well, does your studio need anything?" I said, "I would like another camera, another mic." "Okay, I want to donate." And I still said, but why? He said, "Tone, man, can I just bless you?" And I said, "All right." And we bought a camera that they never use. Okay. You hear that? And another mic. So that's Norby's on the fucking.
That's Norby's playing with the mic.
Yeah, exactly. Stroking the mic. So, anyways, yeah, bro. So I get people like that. Sometimes I just tell them, nah, bro.
Yeah.
Why can't I bless you? And I was like, all right, cool. You know, all good. But I appreciate people like that. It's just that it humbles me to take something from somebody because I've always been more of a giver than an actual taker.
That's dope, bro.
You know.
I got a lot of people that donate to, I barely mentioned it and I don't talk about it, how, a lot of homeless, get helped out every month. If I make a little bit more on a tattoo or whatever, then I put that money aside and I'll go help bless a family or whatever. I don't go talk about it. I don't film none of this shit. But a lot of the people that are getting helped out has been coming from a lot of donations that people are sending out because of what I mentioned on the show, Today we helped out a couple that was homeless. Man, they were walking through the alley and they were so happy and they're thanking me. Oh, thank you, bro. And I'm like, it's not for me, bro. This isn't from me. This is from a couple of people that donated, a bunch of stuff. Give them a tent, fucking sleeping bags.
I'm gonna say something, Marvelous, and believe me, it has nothing to do with me bragging about it or trying to look good at all. But I encourage, especially if you claim that you want to help out our people. Okay, I encourage somebody to do this when you have extra, cuando se puede, when you can. It was raining not too long ago, really fucking nasty. And there was, right here by Taco Bell, there was a lady with her daughter. And all they were doing just selling bracelets. And they were out there with an umbrella.
In the rain,
selling bracelets.
Yep.
Okay. So I was there getting Norby some food because he likes that Mexican food over there from Taco Bell. And I just called that lady and I asked her, how much for everything? So the daughter translated, ¿cuánto por todo? And she said, ¿lo quieres todo? Like, you want everything? And I was like, yeah. How much for everything? And she said, $100. The daughter told me that. So that's all they had. If you think about it, that's in bracelets, that's all they had was words. So she was trying to make money on a rainy fucking day for her daughter. I went in my pocket and I gave her $100. I said, I don't want it. Sell it for another day. Just go home. Just go home.
That's beautiful.
Now, I didn't take no pictures. I didn't film it. I didn't make a flyer, and I didn't go live on YouTube. Okay? That was between me and this person. I only shared that to say that maybe sometime when you see a fucking elotero or a paletero or somebody selling fruta, maybe just buy them out. If you got $100, how much would it take those trays and give them away to somebody, bless somebody with them, I like doing stuff like that, bro. When you can.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. So, but anyways, I don't want to be talking too much because last time I got criticized. Tony, you're talking too much. See, when Barbara doesn't talk, I'm just going to stay quiet and it's going to be dead ass silence, okay? So go ahead and Barbara talk, and then if you don't talk, I'm just going to stay quiet.
Go for it. Ask me something. Bring up a topic, Norbies.
What's your favorite cologne?
Man, I remember Fahrenheit.
Okay.
I like Chrome. I like the what else do I like? The Paris Hilton for men. It smells pretty good. It's like it's a little mellow. It's not strong. I don't like all that strong shit like the fucking Jacquard. I don't know how people could wear that. You like that, huh? Jacquard?
Jacquard's 80s, bro.
That
like
shit's
no.
strong as fuck. Homie.
Now in the 80s, and Polo Cologne, the green bottle, in the 80s was my shit.
I like the Boss Escape Eternity.
What's that?
The Boss Escape Eternity.
Okay.
The Hugo.
Cool Water.
Cool Water. I haven't worn that since I was in. Yeah, that's class. Yeah.
Okay. What about that one? Maybe it was called CK1. It was the first time that I ever heard. It was a fire cologne, but the reason why I stayed away from it, because they said it can go for both.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tommy was good.
Yeah.
Tommy was good. Norby's, I think he just likes Versace's for women.
He likes Aspen.
I like that cologne that
from
came
Avon.
in a car bottle.
You like the Avon cologne.
Did you guys ever use that bottle one? The one it came in
You
a
like
green
Stetson
car bottle.
because it had a cowboy on it.
Did you guys ever use the green bottle? It looked like a car.
Yeah, that's the Avon shit.
Is that Avon?
Yeah. My mom used to sell Avon.
Norby's is like, do you ever like the green bottle?
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
like that.
Yeah.
Norby's, you're crazy, homie.
What's that? I don't remember. I had one Versace, but I gave that shit away. But I have like 30 cologne bottles, bro. But I won't give away my favorite one because not too many people have it, and I get complimented all the time. And the last thing that I want is for that to turn to the next chrome cologne, which every fucking dude had.
Yeah.
So, but when I found that out, you know what I did? When I go there, I would ask somebody that's passing by, especially a woman. You know what? Can you pick me out a nice cologne bottle? And if a woman likes it, you're gonna get complimented. She was like, "This one's very, very sexy. I bought it for my husband," and blah blah blah. And I'll sometimes tend to go with that. So, like
What about my bad, bro? Go ahead.
No, they're good.
What about lotion? Like you use lotion and shit,
Of course, I use lotion.
or like the body wash for men?
I use body wash. I guess it's from that. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Nivea. That one. That one's a good one.
All right.
It's like a blue one. It's a nice one. I like that one. And then, of course, fucking deodorant. What's that one fucking called, bro?
Old Spice.
No, hell no.
Arid.
No.
Fucking.
The other one.
Speed Stick.
Not Speed Stick. No. I buy good shit, bro.
Edge.
Secret for men.
Secret. Mamon. Okay. No, I forgot what the fuck it's called, but I'll show you.
All right. Subject change.
No, you know what? I think it might be Old Spice, but you know how they have the different, I almost said flavors. Yeah, the newer ones. The newer ones. Those are good. And, of course, all Gillette razors. Gillette razors, the forehead razors are the best. My brother used to work for Gillette, so he always gave me all the newest shit. But now that he retired, I have to buy all my own shit. 4 fucking razors, like $14, $17, bro.
Expensive, homie.
So, but you got to invest in yourself. Because here's my thing. We'll buy $7 cups of coffee. We'll put in all this expensive fucking gas. We'll buy $300 pair of Jordans. But when it comes to us, we'll just buy some cheap ass reusable razors that later on we just throw in the fucking trash. Cheap ass fucking shaving cream with fucking cuts everywhere.
Yep.
You know, but I don't want to buy no protein because it costs too damn much. But yet you spend money on fucking Modelos. You know, your back hurts at work, but you don't mind carrying a crate of Modelos. So, anyways, other than that, but yes, lotion, of course, lotion's definitely a must. You can't walk around with an ashy ass. So, Norbert told me he rubs lotion on his ass. After he shaves it. Anyways. Now, if you're a man, now, I'm going to try to keep it clean, okay? But if you're a man, there is such thing as Manscape. You guys know what Manscape? Manscape is not a man's vacation. It's Manscape. There is such thing as that, okay? Now, the reason why I'm saying it, because I've talked to plenty of women that came here and said, I was interested in that dude, but that dude never down there. He never trimmed the hedges, bro. I was like, the hell? He had a buckwheat, bro? You know? Yeah, but Norbert, when he told me that he gets a Brazilian waxed, yeah, I saw him a little different. But anyway, and then shave those armpits, because at the gym, guys be lifting and they have a big ass bush, bro.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of girls have armpit hair, bro. I don't know there's a comeback or something going on, but it's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's not in style, please. And if you're a woman, please keep your feet looking pretty. Please keep them clean. Don't have them cracking. And looking like you've been kicking a bag of flour all day, all ashy and shit. But,
she looks a little bow-legged to me, Al.
Yeah. Oh man. Okay, American Mija or Blood in Blood Out?
Blood in Blood Out, bro.
For reals? Even when Miklo licked his finger?
Oh fuck no, man. That's dirty. I don't know how that vato got how much they paid him to do that, bro. That's the dirtiest shit.
Yeah.
No, they're gonna.
I'm gonna lick you dry. And then when the homeboy grabbed his nalgas, remember?
He goes, "Hey, you like that? Yeah, so is this." I remember that.
Fuck. And then Popeye wearing the chonies. Okay, Popeye, take 3, go. Hey, fuck you. The way he fucking But standing there in those chonies, bro, I couldn't do that, bro. Yeah, bro. Dun-dun-dun-duns. But I couldn't do that, bro. And then, can you imagine if I'm the director, I'm fucking with Miklo. Okay, go ahead. Put his finger in his mouth. I'm gonna lick you dry. Cut. Let's do it again. I'm gonna lick you dry. Nah, you can add a little bit more.
Not right now.
That better be a one taker.
There's no time.
Oh man, Popeye, fuck. Like if you're gonna do a meet and greet, Popeye, at least show up in your chonies, okay? You know, at least show up in your chonies, homie.
Crazy.
What would you do if you went to go meet Miklo and he looked at you and he said,
Your finger.
You told him. Give me one of your favorite lines. And he goes, I'm going to lick you dry.
Bro, I'll fucking walk away, homie. For real. There's dudes that I've met, you know, actors, and I don't know. There's one, I'm not going to say his name, but I can't shake his hand, bro. Like, I don't know. He's on some weirdo shit.
No shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
What up, homie?
No, I met a couple of guys like that, bro, that I couldn't. Yeah. Somebody put a gay hour with the wizard. We're talking about the damn movie.
I know. These vatos got too much to fucking say.
Yeah, we're talking about a damn movie, and all of a sudden I'm gay.
Marv would give him his finger, they said. Yeah, right. Miklo killed Santana. Yeah, he did. Hey, you know what? People didn't know that the tattoo artist Negrete, he was the dude in the tire scene. When Miklo gets the job, he comes out, and he looked like a güero to me, but he's like, oh yeah, he goes, I'm just hanging on for my wife and my kids. That's Freddie Negrete.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's big. He was big back then. Yeah. That was him, young.
Okay, let me ask you this: do you think that acting was good in that movie? I think the acting was better on American Me, bro.
I don't know. I mean, I guess. Nah, I mean, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I can't call it.
I like the acting better on American Me.
Yeah.
But if I want a little bit comedy, I have to watch Blood In, Blood Out. Is it Blood In, Blood Out or Bombayana? Because it was
It's
Bombayana
Blood In,
first.
Blood Out, but they changed it because there was controversy over that blood shit.
Okay. Now, here's one thing you didn't know about me. They were going to do a rap album to that movie. Okay. Hollywood Records, which is owned by Disney, with the label that I was on, asked me, High C, to do a song for it.
Oh, wow.
Now, this is what they told us. Whether this is true or not, we don't know, but this is what the label told us. That somebody who wrote the script sold it to two different, I guess, companies. That's why you had one called Santana, Montana, you know, and then you had the other Gabacho over here. The other Gabacho was in this movie. So there was a lot of that, because there was too many similarities, okay? And they came out pretty much at the same time. They were both good, they're both classics. But for the Blood In, Blood Out one, they since we didn't finish our song and all the other groups that were supposed to do a rap album, they weren't going to play it in the movie. They were just going to sell it, like, you know, the rap songs from Blood In, Blood Out. Well, they just scrapped it, and they just went ahead and made an oldies CD. But there was supposed to be a rap album for that, you know. Tony A. Fake Stories. Yeah, okay. So, as a matter of fact, call in. As a matter of fact, this is a fake podcast. We're not even really here.
I know.
Yeah.
He's right there in his tantarans watching.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking Tony with his fake stories, eh? So, anyways. But yeah. Other than that, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just... Anything you also want to say before we open up the phone lines?
Nah, that's it, bro. Yeah.
Okay, let's open up the phone lines. Hold on, pals. Everybody's already calling.
Hey, did you ever hear Smokey Robinson's rap song?
He had a rap song?
Yeah, he did a song about doing dope and gangs and shit like that. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Is it any good?
No comment.
Oh, okay. Come on, y'all. Okay, let me see. What the fuck? Okay. Let's go ahead and put these on. Okay, the guy said Tony A. Fake Stories. Call in, bro. Okay, we're waiting on you. If you got the balls, make the calls. Caller, your name and where you calling from? Hello?
Hello?
Yes. What's good, my bro?
Not much. How you guys doing?
Good, bro. You in the bathroom or something? Because you sound real muffled.
No. I just got my headphones on.
Okay, we could barely hear you, bro.
Hello?
Yeah, go for it, bro. You got a question? I just said we could barely hear you. Okay, we're not gonna
Rap song?
No, he had a rap song.
Yeah, he did a song about doing dope and.
Come on, bro. Okay, let's see. Call back, bro. If not, then cool. But did you put the number up, Alex?
Yeah.
Okay, caller, your name and where you calling from?
Jason Fontana.
Jason from what?
From Fontana.
Fontana. What's good, my bro? You got a question?
Yeah, your cousin. You were talking to my mom the other day from Coahuila.
Oh.
Roadium, Coahuila.
Oh, yes. You're right.
Remember?
Yeah.
What up, Marvelous?
Hey, what's up, homie?
Yes. You know what?
I always appreciate. Go ahead.
Okay, I found out where my father was from, and the part that my mother was from, they were from two separate parts, and I don't remember the part of my mother, but I'm glad you called. My father's was from Torreon Viejo. When I asked my older brother, he said that's the name of it. Just tell him Torreon Viejo. And
Torreon Viejo. Okay.
yes, and then my mother, he said it was right by. I don't know if he said Plaza de los Toros or right next to a plaza, like that was the city. I have a hard time pronouncing or saying that name, bro, because it was just a little too different for me. But yeah, where was your mom from, bro?
Like, that's the thing. I'm like you. I have to ask her like where exactly is that? You know, like what part of Torreon and everything like that.
Okay.
Because it's kind of like a big city, right? Like
it's
like, yeah. So I might have to call again and just give you the information live.
Yeah, please do that, man. Please do that. So what's good, bro?
So,
you have a question?
Go ahead.
No, that you have a question.
Yeah, you know, I was calling in because I always try to call in when Marvelous is there because he always has this knowledge and I know he gets tired of answering the same questions, but But other than that, I just wanted to ask him about like his tattooing and stuff, right? Like if he if he was always in the middle of a tattooing and he always asked himself, "Damn, can I finish this?" Like, did it ever get hard for you to finish a complicated tattoo?
I think some of the bigger pieces. I know people that come from far, like they'll come from out of state or whatever. And they're just here for the day, bro, and they want a big old piece, man. And I feel bad, like if I can't finish it, you know. And it's like I'm not trying to rush it. I'm trying to get all the detail I can in there. And I think it's only happened around like once or twice, and I've had to have that person come back, and they've had a schedule like maybe the next month or something like that. But I don't want to leave somebody with a tattoo not finished. You know, I want to finish it the best I can, but I don't want to rush it either. I know a lot of dudes that would rush this shit, and they'll just put a bunch of shading, miscellaneous shading wherever, and it's like, damn, homie, like you could have did so much more with that tattoo, you know. But I mean, I always tell people, you know, if you're looking for a tattoo artist, get to know your artist, get to know them, and also ask for pictures of their work that's healed already. You know, a lot of people put out these fresh tattoos and they look all firme. They look cool. They look nice. But the healing is, man, some of the ink fell off or you know, like I think, especially if you're going to go to a shop, I think that if the artist doesn't take his time to come and introduce himself to you, don't even fuck with them, to be honest with you. You know, your people don't realize that you're paying three people when you go to a shop. You're paying the artist, you're paying the shop owner, and the shop manager. And the shop manager is, you know, trying to bump the price up so he could get a good cut off that, you know, for making the appointment or whatever. But why you gotta pay all these other people? You know what I mean? And a lot of artists, not to bash the whole, you know, the whole working for somebody or nothing, but a lot of these artists, this shit's gone to their head, bro, with all these Instagram likes and all this and that, and these vatos walking around like they think they're famous and shit. Along with barbers too, not to bash barbers, but a lot of these dudes, they're overpricing, homie. Like your hair's gonna grow back next week. Like, you know what I mean? How much are you really? $60 a haircut?
Yeah.
Like, and then you expect a $20 tip off of that. You know, you didn't even talk to me during my haircut. Like, you just fucking, like, get to know them, you know? Make sure that your artist comes and greets you, shakes your hand, and says, hey, you know, he should want to do his best, you know, on you, bro. That's his name going out behind it. And a lot of these dudes, they just want to get paid, bro. And next, get paid, next, get paid, next. But, yeah, I don't know.
Have you ever done one and when you're done with the session they tell you this is not what I wanted? Have you ever had somebody like that?
Nah, that's never happened to me, bro, to be honest.
That's good.
Yeah.
I heard a story once about a tattoo artist saying that. That was funny. I was just curious if you ever had one.
Yeah, thanks for your question, though. I appreciate you.
Nah, man, I appreciate you guys. Every time you guys are there putting an episode for us, man, it's always the best topics, and it's funny how you guys go in on Norby's too.
Oh, he likes it when we go in. Oh, good.
Not like that, you know what I mean? Like
course.
clowning on you, you know? Yeah.
Of course. All good.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, Tony. Well, I'll find out. You know, maybe with the family and everything.
Yes,
but
please.
Thanks for answering the question.
You got it, my bro. Have a blessed one. All right, let's keep it pushing. Let's see. The phone number is up there. Call it your name and where are you calling from?
Jay, South Texas.
Jay from South Texas.
What's up, Tony? What's up, Marvelous?
Well, what's up, bro?
Hey, I called you a few days ago about that Spanish, bro.
Oh, Jay, he gets through all the time, huh?
He's back.
What's up, bro?
Yeah, no, chillin', man. I heard Tony say he wanted me to call in.
Yes. You have any more questions?
What's up, Tony?
How you doing?
Hey, good, man, good. Okay, so I guess part 3 of this whole thing, and I'm starting to piece it all together. The question for Marvelous, do you consider yourself Mexicano?
Mexicano? Yeah, I would, actually.
You do?
Yeah. Are you gonna bring up the border though? That I wasn't born across the border?
No, that's I wasn't actually.
Just asking, homie. Just asking, dog. Go ahead though.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but what about that though? Let's think about it. What I mean, that kind of threw that out there, like you had that on your mind.
That what, bro?
That it's on your mind. Give us a little bit more volume, Alex.
So what? My bad.
Okay.
Go for it, bro.
Okay. Yeah, no. That's question. But okay. So I guess the reason that I'm asking you if you consider yourself Mexicano is because I'm starting to make the distinction where, I mean, I'm sure you're aware because you're pretty smart, but you yourself are a Chicano, correct? You consider yourself to be a Chicano, but okay, and that's cool. But before you're a Chicano, you know, you have to be a Mexicano.
Do you know those are the same? Do you know those are the same words, bro?
Do I know what?
Do you know that Mexicano and Chicano is the same? It derives from the same word.
Actually, it's not, bro.
How, you tell me how it's not, and I'm gonna tell you how it is.
Actually, and I'm gonna tell you I'm okay. It's not because me and you are different people. I am a Mexicano. I do have the Mexican costumbres, which is what makes us Mexicano.
What makes you a Mexicano again?
And you don't.
What makes you a Mexicano again?
Our costumbres.
Okay.
Our costumbres.
Okay. So where were you born at, bro?
I was born in Matamoros, Tamaulipas, Mexico.
Okay,
where
so
they kidnapped those Americans.
Okay, that's beautiful. So you believe in the border, right? You believe in the separation in the United States and Mexico?
I mean, what do you mean? Do I believe it's there? I have to accept
No, it's not there.
What
you,
believe and
your
what is true
mindset
are two different things.
No, you don't have to accept it, and that's where you need to grow in your history, bro. That's what I'm talking about. I don't believe in a border. This is still Mexico, homie. That border, those are all false fucking ideologies that you're accepting in your mind. This is still fucking holy land. This is our land, homie. This is Mexico. There's no separation with the word Chicano. That's comes from the same word as Mexico. That's the same word that comes from the same man, Meshi. You're dealing with the word and not the person of where our name derives from.
Yeah, but okay, but how are you so sure that your ties are back to Aztec? How are you sure about that?
How are you so sure that you're Mexicano? How far back? Wait, let me ask you one question. How far back can you go through your father's bloodline? How many generations, bro? Because I could go 5 of mine.
Okay, as far as I can go back is I know that we're from this region. We're from South Texas, North Mexico. This is where we're from. That's what I can prove by where my grandpa and my great grandpa was born. As any farther back than that, I cannot.
Okay,
so
3 generations, right?
We don't really know.
So about
3 or 4, yeah, 3 or 4, 5, yeah.
Okay, that's cool. All right, so I could go back about 5, right? And I could show you pictures and all this and that. But you're asking a question that's never gonna go anywhere, bro. Because if I ask you the same thing, you can't prove nothing about yourself. The same thing as nobody right here can do. Nobody can do that. You would literally have to have a time machine to go back to show that you don't come from a Spaniard. How do you definitely know that you don't come?
Go ahead.
How do you definitely know that you don't come from a Spaniard's bloodline? Because what you're doing right now,
how do I definitely
what you're doing right now, you're
saying that I don't. And neither do you.
But let me tell you something though. Your spirit, bro, is going against me so hard, bro. When I'm trying to show you proof, facts, evidence of our migration and our prophecy, bro, and you're going against that because of your ideologies of your separation and especially about the whole Spanish topic. You want me to embrace this Spanish and love it, and it's this beautiful thing.
I don't want you to do anything. But I don't want you to embrace anything. I just won't let you shit on my beliefs, and I won't let you shit on my flag. The flag that, as I sit right now in the garage speaking to you, I have hanging next to me.
So what?
That means something.
So you tell me how anything that I'm articulating to you is shitting on your flag.
You said twice in our past conversations, fuck Spanish.
Yeah, fuck Spanish.
And by saying fuck Spanish,
what does that have to do with your flag?
By saying fuck Spanish, you're okay.
Where does Spanish come from?
By saying that, by saying that.
Where does Spanish come from?
From Mexico. What do you mean from where? From Mexico.
No, it doesn't come from Mexico. What are you talking about, homie? Spanish comes from Spain.
Well, I know what you're saying. Yes, okay, yes.
Do you know what I'm saying?
But right now, in present time, that's still Mexico. That's part of Mexico.
No, it is not. It is part of Mexico because you're making a choice to idolize that shit. You're making the choice.
That's who I am. I'm not making a choice.
No, it's not who you are. It's who you become. It's who you become.
Okay.
And I know who I am.
You obviously don't, bro. You obviously do not know. If you love Spanish, go to Spain.
100%.
Where it derives from. You should go over there.
Okay. I'm going to say something.
If you speak English, go to England.
What the fuck are you talking about? You don't make no sense.
Okay, caller.
What the fuck is she talking about?
I know. Hold on. Caller, you had asked him does he consider himself Mexican, correct? That was the first question.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. If you were to have asked me that, here's how I would answer it. Both of my parents and half of my family was born in Mexico. From me down, we were born here. I was born here in the city of Torrance. Both of my family, like my mother and my father, again, they were from Mexico. I just got off the phone with another caller from Torreon, Coahuila. That's where they're from. I just happened to be born here. My younger brother and 2 of my sisters were born here. The rest were born over there. I'm one of 10 kids. Growing up, I always called myself Mexican. Mm-hmm. Okay, because I'll be real with you. I was never referred to as a Chicano. In school, you were a wetback or you were a Mexican. Mm-hmm. In elementary, in junior high school, it was never, Chicano this. But I was always called, I was always referred to myself as a Mexican. The only time that was taken away from me is when I would meet people from Mexico. that had a hard time accepting that I embraced my family's roots where we were from. And they were telling me, tú no eres mexicano, cabrón. Eres pocho. Eres Chicano. No eres como nosotros. Right. That's what they would say. Uh-huh. And I remember telling my mom when I was young, I want to go to Mexico because I want to embrace it. And she told me, don't go because they're not going to like you. Mm-hmm. Okay, now, I know some people may disagree, but this is just my experience. I had all of this Mexican flag paraphernalia all in my room. Viva la raza type of shit. When I went over there and the way I was treated because I was saying I was Mexican, tú no eres mexicano. They took that away from me. I'm not going to lie to you, bro. I came home and I took all my shit down. And at one point in my life, now keep in mind, I was probably about 19. At one point in my life, I didn't say it, but I wanted to say, because of the way my people treated me, I wanted to say, fuck Mexico. Mm-hmm. Because of the horrible experience, that the way they treated me, and all I wanted to do was embrace what I am. Mm-hmm. But they took, my own people took that away from me. Tú no eres mexicano, cabrón. So that's the experience that I grew up with, bro, being a Mexican.
It's like look at bro. If you want to learn Spanish or whatever, you're talking about, I'm speaking English, whatever.
I know Spanish. I don't need to learn it. It was my first language.
Hey, homie, there's a star right by your name. I'm glad you know Spanish and whatever, every single word. That's cool. If you whatever language you want to learn or anybody wants to learn, whether it's Japanese, Chinese, hey, learn that language. But it shouldn't be forced upon I'm showing you how it's forced upon our people. If I speak English, it's because that's how I'm communicating. If I need to use that to communicate, firme. If I need to learn Spanish to communicate with people in certain parts of Mexico, then that's what I'm going to learn too. That's firme. You should learn everything that you can. Everything that you can. It doesn't make the language beautiful. What made that language beautiful was our cora, our people. Made that beautiful. The same thing as we make certain recipes in our food beautiful. The same thing like we make certain dances beautiful. We put our soul, our spirit into it. And that's where it becomes beautiful. And that's where it becomes a part of culture. But certain things that derive from certain things, like the rape of our people, like the killing of our children, that's where it's not beautiful. And that's where you have to separate from embracing something. You got to acknowledge that, bro. You can't just say, oh, it's here now and it's beautiful. Yeah. Look at our, whatever. You can't say that. If you go back to the beginning on that language being forced upon our people, it doesn't become so beautiful.
All good, caller.
Okay, so then,
your closing thoughts.
Last thing, I'm going to throw it out there. Yes, sir. Closing thoughts, and then I'm going to hang up and you guys can chop it up about it. So then, what you're saying is that, let's say, not the whole country, but the majority of the country of Mexico is wrong, and you, one person, Marvelous, is correct. That's what you're saying.
See, and that's what you're doing. You're looking at me like if I'm this big old person saying that everybody. I'm not. I'm only one man, homie. I'm not nobody's leader. I'm not the leader of my people. I'm just trying to bring education. You're looking at me idolizing it. I'm not. I'm not saying that. You're saying, hey, Marvelous. Wait, stop. Let me speak. You're saying, hey, Marvelous, you think that you're right. I'm not even saying that. You could look at the comments right now and ask people where the fuck did Spanish come from, and they're gonna tell you, not me. So you could tell them the same thing. Hey, is that what you think? It's not me.
That's not the debate. The debate is not where it comes from. The debate is that us as Mexicanos speak that, and you as the Chicanos don't, and you lost that connection somewhere.
Lost what connection?
But if your parents are Mexicanos, but if your parents are Mexicanos, they themselves spoke Spanish, and I'm pretty sure your grandparents did too. But you being a Chicano
I speak Spanish. I just can't hold a conversation with you.
That's your fault for picking up a cultura that wasn't yours. If you really want to talk about it, you're part of the gang cultura, but that's not part of our Mexican cultura.
Well, nobody part of what cultura? No, that's okay. It's okay. Well, he never said that. He never said that the gang culture is part of the Mexican culture.
I know. What are you talking about?
It's all good. Caller, thank you, bro. I appreciate you, but you know what? I appreciate you calling, bro, and we'll end it right there. But I just had to share how I grew up, and I still embrace and love where my family came from and who I am. So,
Good luck.
I just won't let nobody shit on my language.
Okay.
All right, I'm shitting on it. There's a big piece of shit on it. Fuck Spanish. I don't give a fuck.
I'm shitting on yours. I'm shitting on
mine. Mine is Mexica. Mine is Mexica. Not what? So what? Hey,
yours is
stay in your
All right.
garage, homie. Stay in your garage. Fuck Spanish. I don't give a fuck.
All right, caller. Thank you, caller. Appreciate you, homie.
Fucking
Okay, over there.
pendejo. Look that word up in Spanish.
Okay, let's go. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
That shit's retarded.
I'm calling from Portland. You guys need to kill it on that fool. That fool's gay as shit.
Fuck, homie. I'm right here in my garage. I'm right here in my garage looking at my flag. Fucking stupid ass shit. That shit's retarded, homie. Read.
Go ahead, my bro. You got a question?
And that fool's dumber than a fucking box of rocks. He didn't even make any fucking sense. They're talking about you don't know. He didn't even know Spanish is from fucking Spain.
Man.
Yeah.
The ignorance.
Yeah. All good, my bro. You have
Yeah,
a question,
that
my
guy didn't
bro?
know his research. I just wanted to call in and tell him you need to kill that shit. That fool's a lot.
Okay.
But
All
I
good,
send
my
mine
bro.
to you, Tony, and you, Marvelous.
Hey, thank you, homie. Appreciate you.
Hell yeah, all day, baby.
All
You guys
good.
have a good night.
You too, my bro.
You too,
Thank you,
homie.
man. Appreciate
All
it.
right, bye.
All right. I'm glad he called in, though. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
This is the homie Kika from the city of Escondido.
Kika from the city of Escondido. You got that shit packed down, homie. What's good, my
What's
bro?
up, big dog?
Just chilling right here,
What's up,
man.
Marvelous? What's up to the rest
What's
of
up,
the
homie?
Raider crew?
What's up, bro?
Hey, what's up, dog? Hey, have you heard of have you seen like a video called The Tree of Knowledge?
No, I haven't. I heard about it, though. I haven't seen it, though.
Well, there's like a condensed, like 24-minute version, but it pretty much like breaks down fucking everything from like the duality of our nature, you know, between the spiritual and the physical. So I mean, you might want to check that out when you get a chance. And also another thing too. I don't know if you can like tell me what you know about this, but when they say that the Bible said that the Earth was roughly 6,000 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Was that supposedly because the original text was taken from like Sumerian tablets?
I believe so. I believe so, bro. A lot of the stuff that they got, you know, especially from the Dead Sea Scrolls, and a lot of stuff that they keep, homie. There's a lot of books that they haven't shared nothing. Supposedly, some of the books were leaked or whatever, but I think it's taken from that and certain timelines. We're like,
what about
if
like,
they did the math on it, bro? There's a video. I don't know what the name of the page is, but they did a video and where they literally go to we're in the last year. This is literally the last year to 6,000.
so after this is it like another reset or what?
Yeah, exactly. A reset.
All right, thanks for the call, man. You guys have a good one.
Yeah.
All right, my bro. So he said the tree of knowledge,
Take it easy.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Okay. Let's keep it pushing. Caller, don't call back. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
All right. No.
Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, you guys? This is me, Eddie from Pasadena. How you guys been?
What's up, Eddie?
Pasadena.
How you
Pasadena.
guys been, bro?
I'm good,
Yup,
my bro.
That's
Yeah.
the pronunciation of Pasa. But anyways, I just had a question for Marvelous. Even though you guys have already talked about it in the beginning, I wanted to ask, what was your reaction when 6ix9ine got jumped, even though it was already talked about? I want to hear from your perspective.
No, he asked you.
Oh, Marvelous.
Man, bro, I don't know. I mean, hey, people say he had it coming. I believe so. You know, you run your mouth on the internet and talk shit about all kinds of, you know, people, and nobody can touch you and all this and that, and anybody can be touched, bro, at any time. Anybody, especially when you're on social media and you're right here, you know, throwing out certain shit. There's a gang of, there's enemies. People, everybody knows your face, but you don't know your enemy's face. You could be anywhere, bro, and somebody can get you. You know, so that idiot should have been on his toes. You know. I don't believe he has the money to be walking around with all that security anymore. So, you know, and he thinks that he's untouchable, bro. Like, I mean, But also, the homies got to be careful on where you're gonna be touching them at because there's cameras everywhere. You know.
There's cameras everywhere, bro. And if he snitch, he'll snitch again.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know, he'll snitch
I
again.
mean, he faked it till he maked it, and he had it. He had what was coming for him.
Mm-hmm.
But I felt like he shouldn't have really put out that facade or that negative energy out on social media, because that's what got people. That's what got strangers who were willing to throw their life for him to like test him for who he is.
Yeah. You become a trophy, bro. You know.
Yeah, like you gotta be careful what you post on social media, or else people are just gonna test you to see who you really are.
He should have got all that money he made, bro, moved away and started a whole new life. He should have just moved away.
Yeah. I mean, nobody's gonna mistake him. Everybody knows what he looks like.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean,
it's like my homie said. You put out that negative energy, you're gonna receive it right back.
It's impossible, okay, for you to release that much negativity into the fucking universe and think that it will never come back to you. And there's a lot of you guys out there that are doing it and don't realize that it's going to come back to you. And when you end up in the fucking hospital, you're going to say, why me? No, you know why.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's going to blow up right in your face, basically.
Yeah, you just can't do that, bro. It's going to fucking come back to you. So all you people making that, well, I'll leave it at that. Fuck it. All right. Anyways, thank you, bro.
No problem. You guys have a blessed one.
Okay. You too. Let's go. Here we go. Call it your name and where are you calling from? Hello?
Hello?
Don't realize that it's gonna come back. Can you turn on your TV, bro?
When you get in the fucking hospital, you say, why me? So you know. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, your name and where you calling from, bro? You're live.
All right. I'm Joe, coming from Denver, Colorado. Finally, I have some real interesting questions.
Good, bro. You sound nervous. You all right?
No. It's my first time online. I never catched on Tony from online.
All good, bro. Let's go. Give us the questions. Make it a good one, homie.
All right. Okay, so I have a bunch. First of all, like Mexico, it's a nationality, not a fucking bloodline. It's a nationality. Second of all, folk Spaniards, they used to line us up in lines, and then they used to be like, they enforced the church upon them. They were like, do you believe in God or no? If our ancestors said no, they used to fucking kill them. Second of all, Cholo, where Cholo came from, that means perro. That's what they used to call, like, that's what they used to call, like, the Indians. Son perros, like that's a Spanish word. So that's what it means. That's where Cholo came from, right? You know. And then I wanted to ask Margaret, like, mucho gusto and everything, but he mentioned like the only people that can go back and realize where they're from originally is Oaxaca. Like, I remember when my mom used to like speak to my grandpa, rest in peace, in Zapoteca. My dad, he never, his first language was Mije. And he never learned Spanish. Like, that was his second language. You know? And I also wanted to ask him, like why did he say, like, about the long hair? And why is it important? It's like, I mean, I heard it's a sixth sense. I have long hair.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a sixth sense.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
Let me answer that. Let me answer that first, bro. I'm sorry. I don't mean to cut you off, homie. I appreciate your call. Everything, I agree with you, homie. Everything that you said right now. I didn't mean it like the way it sounded. Like, oh, Oaxacans are the only ones that would really know. I just gave an all around analogy of, because a lot of people that associate Oaxacan, they have this deep Indian look. You know, a lot of them keep to themselves and stuff like that. They're really like tight. They're really out to, like, they'll prove you wrong. You know, that's why they're represented by the armadillo. You know, I just gave that because a lot of the majority of our raza, they know that. You know, the Oaxaca. I could sit here and name like 10 other tribes or people in Mexico from tribes, the same thing. You know how but people won't know. They they won't identify with that. Well, where are they from, or what part of Mexico is that, or whatever, right? So that's why I said Oaxacan. I didn't mean it like the way it sounded, bro. You know what I mean? The other thing is our
No, I know.
Okay.
I was happy when you mentioned it because you're right.
Mhm.
Like, you know, since I was young, when I came here, and like they call me like Oaxaquita, but if anything, like shit, if anything, like I'm proud of that.
Right.
But I wanted you to like, you're right, like,
Right.
you know, like I
So-
said, my mom. I remember I
So
was little, like my mom she used to speak to my grandpa and like, you know, all that shit. I mean,
mhm.
I just want to get your insight of it.
Yeah. So the long hair thing, it comes from our term called piochli, which was our warrior braid, or our umbilical cord. It's really an umbilical cord that comes from the top of your chakras on your crown of your head.
Mhm.
That resonates a higher frequency. It's like if you ever rubbed a balloon over your head, the static electricity that generates from that, it moves your hair.
Mhm.
But it is like a sixth sense, bro. A lot of our warriors, you know, it grounds us like a dog's tail. You know, it's also used for balance, you know, in a way. A lot of the military, like I think it was a Civil War, or no, even before that, they would have a special military team made of our people, you know, because they knew how to hunt and how to track and all this and that. But the thing where they messed up is they had our people, they would cut our hair off. They would cut our hair off, and they weren't able to
scalp us.
Yeah, they would scalp us, and they weren't able to hunt like they did. They weren't able to track the enemy like they did. So they started letting them grow their hair back, and they found out that they did resonate a higher frequency, and they weren't able to move off the land like that. It's like a spider. The spider have all these little hairs and shit, and they have their web entangled in certain little hairs, and if something moves that little web, it moves one of their hairs, and it's the same thing with us, our long hair. I mean, I'm ignorant of that, bro. To be honest with you, I don't have my long hair like I should.
No, you're good. And then like, I mean, like I remember because I mean I had a stepdad, and he was from the CALI. Everything he told me like, well, they went bald because like they were no longer grab our hair. But well, I got with a native, and she was Navajo, and then she told me that, you know, it's important, and like. But anyways, like that's like something beautiful. Like, you know, I don't know. I mean, anyways, about the other dude about saying fucking Mexico, and like, nah, that Mexico's nationality. That ain't fucking, that fool, he's lost, dude. Where he's coming from, like those are, what do you call it, Toromarcas, like the fools they're known for running. They even went to the nationals. Like, you don't know where he's coming from, but like, I mean, you like, that's what's up. Like, that's why. I mean, I fuck with you, you know.
I appreciate you, homie.
You know what's up.
I appreciate you.
All right, big dog.
Hey, thank you for your questions, homie.
Mucho gusto, carnal.
No, cuídate. Bye.
All right. Okay, let's go. Let's keep it pushing. Let's go. Okay. Caller, your name and where are you calling from?
What's up? My name is Raymond, calling from Indio, California.
What's up, Raymond? How you doing, man?
Pretty good, man. Just want to give a shout out to your platform, man, and big shout out to Marvelous too.
Thank you.
You know, and sharing the cultura and stuff, man. There's a lot of people, you know, on the search for that kind of information, and yeah, I respect that, man. I just actually got involved into some program that we got out here in Indio that involves all that knowledge and stuff, and I think it was one of Marvelous's videos that I saw that just got me more into learning my culture, you know.
Beautiful, bro. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, man, and big props to you, homie.
Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate it. And the other fool didn't know what he was talking about. Homie, talking about some Spanish shit. Like, come on, bro. You got to know your roots, man. Come on, man. That's the language we need to learn, you know, and homeboy must have been drunk or something. But long story short, man, just want to give a shout out to your platform, Tony, you know.
Thank you.
Bless up.
Thank you.
Yeah, more blessings, man. So, yeah, I just want to cut it quick. Let somebody else have the opportunity. So, gracias. Thank you.
My respects, homie.
That'll work. Let's keep it going. Release the Kraken. Caller, your name and where are you calling from?
Hey.
Turn on your TV, bro. Hello? Turn down your TV, bro.
Yeah, my bad, Tony. It's
Okay.
Luis from Mi Valley, Paris, California.
¿Qué pasó, Luis? ¿Cómo estás?
Bien, ustedes.
Bien, bien.
What's up, Marvelous?
What's up, homie?
Muchos saludos, Marvelous.
You too, homie.
I'm kind of like nervous. It's like my second time calling in. I don't know, bro. You have a lot, mucho like a lot of knowledge, and I like the way you I'm learning a lot from you. Like every time I see you with Tony and stuff, and I was just tripping on the other fool that was calling about Mexico and all that stuff, and I mean, I don't know. He's kind of lost too, like everybody else is saying.
Yeah.
But I'm just calling in to give you guys some saludos to both of you. You guys do a good job. Love the broadcast.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, that's it.
Hey, I appreciate you, homie. Thank you, bro.
All right, guys.
All right. Thank you.
Buenas noches.
Buenas noches. I appreciate you guys calling in and, showing love. Okay, let's go. Caller, your name and where are you calling from?
Yo, what's up? This is Slick from LA.
What's up, Slick?
I got a question for Marvelous.
What's up, bro?
Yeah, so it makes me mad. I want to see how you feel. How do you feel about all these artists that are like fake Mexicans making money off the cultura, and they make more money than us? And when a real Mexican tries to come up rapping or anything, we don't really get recognition. But look at Capone, Mr. Criminal, even Lucky from Hood Stars. I know you exposed them. And it's like, how do you feel about that?
It's sad, bro. It's sad. A lot of people say that they get back, but I mean, whether they do it on the low, that only the Most High knows. We're not gonna know everything that a person does, and unless they say it or somebody shows what they're doing or how they help them out or whatever. But I mean, I don't see nobody really doing anything except certain podcasts or certain individuals that I know personally that are really out here helping the raza. But for other people that are benefiting off of our people, man, that's just straight garbage, homie. That's just culture vulturing, off of our cultura. And like that güero that I exposed too, homie, that one dude, I'm not even gonna say his name and give that energy. But look at what he was doing, manipulating straight hyenas to sleep with them, like, damn, who does that shit? Like, is that how far you need to go to get laid? Like, you need to do some shit like that, homie? Like, that's dirty, But I think our people can make it, bro. We can do the doors open for us. We just need to get out of that mindset of, if it's in the rap industry or whatever, or the music industry or whatever, is you gotta have a broader mindset on the moves that you're making and be really strategic. A lot of our raza are of course they have backgrounds of being from barrios. Of course they probably have a bad record or whatever, but they're out here rapping about their gangs, and they're right here out here using certain words. And not everybody, if you want to just sell to the raza and think that you're going to make money like that or be a billionaire like that or a millionaire, you're not going to get real far. You got to sell to everybody, every ethnicity, especially when it comes to music, because everybody listens to music. But how many like, other people's culture are going to be bumping that? How many, I don't know. I just don't see it happening. I think that if they're going to make music, try to make universal music. You could still talk about, our poverty and how we grow up, but you don't gotta just come out straight gangbanging on every rap song and talking about who you're gonna kill and, this and that. Everything in rap has already been said. You've already called girls bitches. Yeah. You've already killed your fucking best friends. You already shot the enemigos in the next barrio. Like, I mean, come on. You're already facing cases and charges, and it's more of I think our rappers are just trying to show that, oh, I'm down. Everybody's trying to prove themselves and being down on a song instead of just making a song. Like, they're just trying to say, hey, this is me and I'm down, and they call me Little Loco, or they call me whatever the fuck they want to call themselves, Maton or whatever. And they want everybody to give them that energy of, whoa, that fool's so fucking badass. Look at, he's all tatted, eh? Look at how he dresses. Oh, that fool's with the business. And deep down, he's in his garage. I mean, come on, dog. Yep. Like, be serio. Like, be real with the shit. I don't know. I think our people need to focus on making universal music.
Absolutely.
For sure. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, man. Stay up.
Yeah, you too, homie.
Okay, my bro.
All right, gracias.
Okay, let's keep it pushing. All right. Caller, your name and where are you calling from?
Hello?
Yes. Your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah. 3 observations on the homeboy from Texas.
Okay. Where are you calling from, bro?
Yeah. What? Oh, from San Jose.
All right. All good.
One, he just fucking with dude, right? That's one observation, right?
Go for it.
The marvelous dude?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he just messing with you, right? I mean, that's obvious, right?
Mm-hmm.
And 2, isn't that another problem that's going on with the culture right there?
I have to agree with you on that one.
And 3, that sounds like Norbert prank calling, dude.
You know, we were thinking that because he stepped out for a second. And then he tried to play it off by coming back with Taco Bell sauce all over his mustache. Like he was eating a fucking Mexican pizza.
I think he's hiding a mini cell phone in his belly button.
I think so too.
He got the special?
Yes, he got the box special because it's $6. That's his budget for the day. Yeah. But, you know, somebody in the live chat put that guy was drinking too much Coors Light. So I don't know how true that is, but. Anyways, caller, you got anything else?
Thank
you. I appreciate you, bro.
Okay, thank you. That shit was funny. He goes, Tony wanted me to call. Caller, your name or where are you calling from?
All right, I got in.
Hell yeah. That's what she said.
Yo, what's going on, man? What's going on, fellas? Hey, good evening. Check it out. I'm in the middle of meeting up with this Ruka, right? And and I was thinking, you know what? Hold up, I gotta put on my seatbelt.
Right.
So I was thinking we switch up the talk here, and if it doesn't compromise any of you in your relationships, maybe share a time when you guys pulled a bad one, you know what I'm saying? A straight sucia, you feel me?
Like, I don't know, is that
anyways,
a bad one?
Anyways, this is, soy el lobo aquí de Santa Rosa, viejones, acá por el norte de California, and just tapping in, man, listening to the show on my way to go pull me some fucking hairs, you feel me?
Hell yeah.
Jesus Christ.
All right, guys. Andamos.
That's it?
Hey, be safe, bro.
Hey,
Strap up.
Yeah, make sure you send us some pictures. Okay, and if she lives in San Fernando Valley, don't go. Anyways, let's go.
Crazy.
Caller, your name and where are you calling from?
Yo, what's going on, Tony and Marvelous?
What's good, up, my brother? Where you calling from, my bro?
Yeah, I'm calling here from Dalton, Georgia, man, down south.
Awesome, awesome. Can you please turn on your TV a little bit?
Down south. Awesome. Can you please turn on your TV a little bit? Yeah. All right, there you go.
Thank you.
Sound better?
Yes, sir. What's good?
Oh, yeah. All right, now, man, I just want to say what's up to y'all, and I don't know if you guys heard about the digital thing that's going on there with these banks. I don't know what's your opinion on that. Trying to shut down the dollar and switch everything digital, man.
Yeah.
Well, eventually it's all going to go there. You know that, right? Eventually it's all going to go there. I mean, you know, I can elaborate so much.
Like, don't you think that we'll lose freedom, choice? Things that we can like. I don't feel like they're just trying to cage us in and control us all. Like, you really think that's possible? I don't know if your opinion and Marvelous on that.
Well, if we're talking about money, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is everything going to go digital? I believe so. Yes, I believe eventually everything will go there. And Marvelous, I'm of the opinion that I believe that it's going to end up going to the chip.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we already have a chip on a credit card. We already have a chip on your debit card. I mean, that piece of plastic is no good. It's just to hold the chip. Eventually, that's where it's all going to go. Mm-hmm. And eventually, we're going to end up in a cashless society.
Mm-hmm.
So eventually, it's going to happen. And I'm going to tell you what. I attended a lecture in 1994. And this guy was predicting. Now, he's off, but I'm just trying to show you an example. He said that by the year 2000, we were going to go completely cashless. Now, that was 1994. He had 6 years to go, okay? But here we are, 2023, and we're still talking about it. I do believe that eventually that's where we're going to end up. Yes. Probably sooner than you think.
Yeah. Yeah, well, look at these banks that are
yes,
being taken over with the government.
Yes, and
stuff like that. So,
what about you, Marvelous? Chime in on this.
Yeah, the same thing, bro. I mean, the same thing. I think we're already here. They've just been doing things in steps. You know, that's why it's taking so long, because they can't just enforce that the New World Order. You know, the New World Order, it stands for this land. This was called the New World when they supposedly came over here in their ships and shit. So that's what they're trying to get us in a supposed order when we were already in order. You know, we already had our affairs in order. How we live off the land. Our real currency was seed and our crops and our cattle. You know, but they just brought their dollar-based system over here, and now it's come to where they're implementing a chip so they can have more control over everything. You know, and that's the same thing. I think things are going to go real bad because a good majority of people aren't going to go with that chip. You know, and it's going to force people to rob, kill, and steal. You know, I know a lot of looting is going to break down, and you're not going to be able to be like, hey, give me that money, give me that cash. You're really going to have to be like, hey, transfer that fucking chip, all the currency in your chip over to this chip over here. Because how are you going to imagine somebody just think about it like this, bro. Somebody tries to rob, and say Tony has a chip, and I go over there and I tell him, hey, Tony, transfer all that fucking money into my chip. That's already showing that I'm guilty of something. So how are they going to transfer currency over to somebody else?
Yeah.
You know, they want to make it so, you know, just to have more control over you. The same thing with every smart device, bro. If you don't pay your bill, if you don't obey certain laws and shit, are you going to be able to drive your smart car anywhere or go like, you know, off the grid somewhere? Say you wanted to travel to Vegas or whatever. They could put a sanction on you where you can't go out the city limits in your car. Because you have a smart car.
Or you don't pay your damn bill. They'll just remote control that motherfucker back to the dealership.
Everything remote control. They want the remote.
I mean, let's just be honest. Look, you know, when we talk about the chip, some people think it's the RFID chip. It's not the RFID chip that I believe is going to be implanted into your skin. If you look at I want to say from the 90s, let's just go to the 90s. They had the low jack alarm, which guaranteed they could locate your car within 15 minutes. That was the chip that went into your fucking car. And then you had InfoPet, where they started chipping dogs. And then it started coming up that eventually they were going to do senile people or the elderly. That's how eventually they just wanted to implement that chip into humans. You know, now your child can't get lost because we can identify where he's at all times. And you can find your child right here on your cell phone. You can find your grandfather right here. You'll know where he's at all times. It sounds great. It sounds nice, but I don't think it's a good idea. But it's put it this way. When you have a chip, Marvelous, they'll know where you're at all times. So it is a control thing. Yes.
Damn. So there's nothing that we can do to
well, you know what? There's going to be people that are not going to accept it, but they're going to be, I believe, they're going to live underground. And when I say underground, like in other words, in hiding, because I believe eventually it will be enforced. I believe it will be enforced, bro. You know, like I still believe a lot of other things. I still believe, Marvelous, and I know this is probably off topic, but I believe eventually they're going to, what is that law where they could come into your house and take your firearms?
Martial law?
There you go. I thought that was going to happen, believe it or not, under Obama. I know a lot of things about Obama and a lot of the things that he hid, you know, and by the way, those kids in cages started with him. And there were more people, if you will, deported under him than anybody else. But, you know, and I'm not a Trump supporter, but I will state the facts. But everybody looked at Trump crooked, you know, because all those kids in cages, it's all because of Trump. Trump ain't doing shit. They were there, sad to say, when Obama was there, and nobody was telling him shit. So yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Educate yourself, believe it or not, and grow your own food.
I have to try to do something, you know.
Yes, sir.
As long as we're here, we got to do something.
I appreciate your call, homie.
Shit. All right, man. All right, man. Y'all, more power to y'all, man, and keep up the podcast, Tony, man. Shit, this is one of the best shit ever.
Thank you, my brother from Georgia. All good. Stay blessed, homie. All good, because I know he's probably at least 2 hours ahead of us, so he's late over there. Caller, your name and where are you calling from?
This is Jonathan from Long Beach.
Jonathan from Long Beach. The east side, west side, north side. What side you from?
I'm from the north side.
All good.
Originally from the east side, though.
All good.
All right. So what do you guys think about the girl that just went missing in, I think, Fort Worth, Texas?
You know what? I didn't hear about it, bro. I'm Johnny come lately on this one. Did it just happen?
Yeah, it just happened about like a week ago.
Okay, damn, I should have known.
Yeah, it's like the second girl that's gone missing over there.
The girl from the military base.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess they were sexually harassing her. It's happened to a couple of people. I think that's a third body that was found, though. The third one in the same area.
I think the last girl's name was Vanessa Guillen or something.
Okay, her. Oh wow, they did a whole documentary on her, bro.
Yep.
So now there's another one. Wow.
Yeah.
Same fucking base, bro.
Biden's watch.
Yeah, on Biden's fucking Michael Myers hair looking motherfucker.
Saying that it's cold.
It's a what?
That they might be like cold doing some like satanic stuff.
These days, you never fucking know, bro. Honestly, these days, shit. But yeah, bro, you know, I remember seeing an interview where Vanessa's mother met with Donald Trump, you know, and I was thankful that, you know, that he at least gave her the time and she said, and that we're going to get to the bottom of this. And I think they did arrest certain people on there. But here are people, and the reason I'm speaking on it, because I have a daughter that has 9 years in the Air Force. She plans to retire from the Air Force. And, bro, these are people that are supposedly protecting this country, and they go missing? See,
yeah, that's what's crazy about it.
Yeah, bro. But as far as this cult shit, I know with the other one, there was some sexual harassment with Vanessa, and then I guess they just decided to do away with her. I don't want to talk a little bit more, talk on it, because I don't want to state stuff that are not facts. But there is a documentary on her, and but we do need to get to the bottom of this, because these are women that are supposedly protecting us, and here they are missing, bro. So yeah.
Yep.
So thank you, bro.
All right, well, I appreciate the call. Thank you, guys.
You got it.
Thank you, bro.
You got it. Okay, everybody, call in. We got about 10 more minutes, and then we're out of here. So let's keep it pushing. Caller, your name and where are you calling from?
Hey, what's up, Tony? This is Hobby G again.
Hell yeah, drunk ass Hobby G. I could tell by that slur.
No,
homie.
no, I'm sober. I'm good today.
It sounds like you've been drinking night train.
I'm good today.
I'm all right.
Nah, not today.
It's all good.
All good, my bro. What's good?
Fuck Spanish.
No. I wanted to hit you up though, Marvelous. What do you think about all them girls being found missing in like Canada and stuff like that? Like, you know what I mean? All them natives up there too. I mean, is it? I don't know. I may be sounding stupid right now.
No, you're
but
good,
I was thinking
bro.
about that because the last caller was asking about the girls that work for the state and stuff like that. But like Canada, they've been missing a lot of natives like that.
Yeah, I heard stories about that. I watched a documentary. It was pretty good, homie. It was on what's that one spot up north where they grow bud?
Oregon?
Yeah, but what's the name of it? Humboldt County.
Okay.
You ever see the documentary they did on that?
No.
I think it's on Netflix.
No, I didn't.
I think it's on Netflix, bro. That shit's crazy, homie. All the people that have gone like a ridiculous, and they showed how the police department was in on it, or they think that they're in on it, or some shit like that. But people gone missing, because a lot of people go up there to grow, or they'll go to get jobs, and they'll make like a good amount of money.
Wow.
You know, but the dudes live like outlaws over there, homie. Like they're on little RV or what do you call those little fucking 4-wheelers?
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I know. I know Kaepernick did one on Bakersfield. How the cops over there abuse their fucking authority. So I heard that one was pretty good. I haven't seen it yet. So anyways, Big Dog. Javi G.
Just throw my things out there. Yes, sir.
Lay off grandma's cough syrup.
I got you. Hey, you got to come eat some chubbies up here with us.
Yes.
I'm going to take you when
sir.
you get up here.
I will. All right, my brother.
So, hit me up. What's up, Marvelous?
Hey, have a good night, bro.
Stand up, brother.
All
you
right.
too, homie.
Have a
You
blessing.
too, carnal.
All right. Let's keep it pushing. We got a couple more minutes. Who's going to be the last caller? Whoever calls next gets a free life-size doll of Norbert. Okay, plastic. Caller, your name or where you calling from?
Tony, what's up, brother? This is JR from the Bay Area.
What's good, my brother from the Bay Area?
I'm good, man. Enjoying the platform. What's up, Marvelous?
Yo, what's up, homie?
I'm good, bro. You guys always have a good, enlightening topic and show. Hey, Marvelous, I have a question for you about the Nahuatl language.
Shoot
so
it.
Nahuatl, from your was that the predominant language back in the era of the Aztec culture, or was there a couple more different ones?
You know, I know that the dominant one was called Nahuatl, but I have heard of other ones, but I haven't done enough studying on it to talk about it, to be honest, bro. And I don't want to say nothing that's false, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because growing up, I used to hear about different tribes from like my grandparents, like the Tarahumaras, the Coras, the Chichimecas, different little names like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm wondering if you knew of those tribes being here when this was still Mexico, and if Nahuatl was the dominant language here before English.
Oh yeah, most definitely, bro. Most definitely.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool, man. And thanks a lot, man, for enlightening us on that, man, because a lot of people are not aware. That's very cool to know. And, I speak Spanish, too. I still listen to Ramon Ayala, Vicente Fernandez. That's Spanish. I'm never going to stop doing that.
Yeah.
But it's always important to learn our history, man,
right.
our origins.
Exactly.
And, so I'm interested to know now, because I know a lot of people say that Sumerian is like the oldest ever language. So now I'm really interested to see how early our native language is,
Mm-hmm. I know that one of the first Nahuatl is the guttural Nahuatl. That's one of the oldest. But there's not even a lot on that at all, bro. At all.
Yeah, I bet. We would have to do our own type of research and dig.
I think you literally have to find like an elder that's just straight like living out there, bro. That they've kept that tradition alive, homie.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat as you, Marvelous. I'm hoping that one day I get to go down into the areas and the regions of Mexico and do my own research. That'll be real cool, man.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah! All right, thank you, caller. Appreciate you, homie.
All right, guys. Have a good one.
You too, homie.
Too. Okay, we're gonna take one more call. Who's gonna be the lucky caller? Whoever calls next gets a plastic doll from of Norbert, life size. Caller, your name and where are you calling from?
Hey, Tony, this is Yella calling in from El Paso, Texas.
Hey, how you doing from El Paso, Texas?
Good, how are you? I was going to give you and your guest a shout out real quick.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I do have a question for you guys. I'm not sure if you guys seen about what happened on the border about maybe like 9-10 days ago, how there was hundreds of immigrants trying to cross into El Paso.
Oh, I think I seen a picture of that, but I'm not too sure about it.
Well, I didn't understand the question. I'm sorry. You said something about El Paso?
Yeah, there was maybe about 10 days ago, there was like hundreds of immigrants trying to cross from Juarez, Mexico, over here to El Paso. I want to see what your opinion was on that.
You know what? No, I wasn't even aware of that. I'll be honest with you. And look, now that I have you on the phone and the followers and the people watching, I rarely now watch TV. I have Netflix, I have Amazon, I have Hulu, I have DirecTV, I have every channel, HBO, Showtime. And the sad thing is I get so busy that I rarely watch TV. I probably watch, if you accumulate within 7 days, how much TV I watch within 7 days, probably, Marvelous, and I'm talking about regular television, maybe an hour in a week. And I just realized that I'm wasting money by paying all that. So my thing is this. the reason why I'm very leery on news today, I had a friend that went to go visit Israel, and he was staying in Old Jerusalem. I just happened to be watching TV, and he said that a suicide bomber went into a bus in Old Jerusalem and blew the bus up. So I hit up my friend, and he told me, rewind it on your DirecTV, film it, and send it to me. So I sent it to him through the DM, and he says, I'm over here. That never happened. So I understand when he was saying, Trump was saying fake news, because that's what I likened it to. Now, they show us so many things on TV. I don't know if it's even real. I don't know.
Yeah.
I got friends that live in Colorado, and they'll say there's black guys all over the damn freeway. I call up my boy Jesse. It's bullshit. So I don't know. So now that you're telling me this, I guess I'm going to look into it, and maybe we can talk a little bit about it next time. But
did you ever see the?
Yeah, because.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, because here in El Paso, I don't know if you guys are. Well, we're right here close to the border by Juarez.
Yes.
And when I drive on the border highway, you could see immigrants that are crossing over. Like they were taking down the barbed wire and they're crossing. When you're driving on the highway, you could see the border patrol chasing all the immigrants. Like there's girls running with their babies, and it's really sad. Like they don't put a lot of it out there, and a lot of other like cities and states don't hear about it. But it's a big thing here. Like they're walking around everywhere.
Yeah, you know what? And I'm glad you brought that up because I had a photographer here, and I'm trying to remember what episode it was. I don't know if you follow me on Instagram. I can send it to you. But the reason why
I don't have Instagram.
Okay, the reason why I bring him up, Marvelous, is because we showed pictures that day. He was at that border, and he made a little boy that came over here by himself. Okay, he was 8 years old, and his mom gave him money for the coyote to come to the U.S. to make a better life because she met a guy. She was going to go to a different country to be with that guy. And he showed me the picture, and I even still may have it on my phone.
When was this?
It was an interview that I did here.
Oh,
and he's a photographer, and he went.
They just recently posted one, bro. I seen it yesterday or today. No, yesterday, and they sent a little boy. And he had the address of where he was supposed to go to in Nebraska and everything, all the information, but he was by himself. He just had his little backpack. Homie.
No, this boy this guy was talking to him and took a picture of him, and he had no address, no nothing.
Wow.
His mom pretty much just said, I'm going to leave my boyfriend. Here's money for the coyote, ¿sabes qué? Que te vaya bien. An 8-year-old fucking boy, bro.
That's sad, bro.
So I had him here, but when it comes to things like this that matter, some people don't care. They don't care to watch. As long as if it's fucking cheese made, they'll fucking watch. But in important things like this, some people just don't care. So I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, and it's crazy. It's crazy because I work for an insurance company, and I have to call certain places, and I did call this one place, and I'll never forget this. Like, this lady answered, and, just to start a conversation with her, I asked her how the weather was over there where she was. She was on the East Coast. She asked me where I was. I told her in El Paso. And right away, she didn't know she was talking to me. I'm Mexican, you know what I mean? And she was like, right away, her comment was, oh, it's scary for you out there, with all these Mexicans crossing the border. And little does she know, like, it's not even just Mexicans crossing over here. There's people from Honduras. There's people from everywhere. And right away, like, the racist comments start. You know what I mean? When, like, little does she know that he's talking to a Mexican.
Yeah. Wow.
I just wanted to see what your guys' opinion was on that, but I guess it's not really out there that much.
I had, when my family came from Mexico, from my mother's side, they stayed in Juarez. So I would go there as a child. And what a lot of people don't know, that my grandmother used to have cotton fields. And as a little boy, we asked, what was that? Algodón. So we used to go and help pick. So when I was a kid growing up, and I would tell my black friends that when I would go to Juarez, I was a cotton picker. They really thought that I was joking and mocking them, but they were not the only people that picked cotton. So my grandmother, So in Juarez, I just don't ask me exactly where, but yes, in Juarez. So
Yo, Tony, can I add something to that?
Go for it.
Okay, there is a channel I was watching on YouTube called, the guy's name is Peter Santinello.
Yes.
And he's been showing a lot of things that are happening at the border. And he's been talking about the missing tribe women, because it's not only in Canada. It's all over the United States where the tribe women go missing. And like nobody really does anything about it. Because they're from their reservation and stuff. So.
Wow. All right, caller. I truly appreciate you. You guys stay blessed out there in El Paso.
Thank you.
All right. You guys too. Take care.
You too.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, you guys, that was the last caller, and we are out of here. Let me go ahead and disconnect this shit. Let me see. Okay, you guys. Norbies, you go ahead and read the...
Oh, it was episode
263? 253. What was the guy's name on there?
Eric, the photographer.
Yes, the photographer. 253. Okay, you guys? 253. Okay. And we got an unknown caller, and I know exactly who it is. And if you don't stop, I'm going to say your name. Okay? So, because we know exactly who that is. Okay, let's go. Marvelous, once again, thank you. You know, so, but at least the good thing is that we called out that guy, and he called, and hey, you know,
definitely.
So, go for it. But go ahead, Norbert.
All right. Cristal Rivera dropped $1.99. Thank you. Jesse Estrada dropped $2. Tacos for Norbies. Hey.
Okay.
All right. MHS 415 SF. Drop $4.99. American Me, Blood In, Blood Out, or La Misión. Just joking. La Misión was terrible. San Francisco and Benjamin Brett took the L. LX300, $2. I dropped $2. It puts lotion on its skin.
Or else it gets the hose again.
Hey.
Know what I mean?
Kevy Boo dropped $1.99. Vatos Locos Forever. Cal dropped $5. Mexicans are native to these lands, even Central Americans. The people of the feather serpent, people of the maize.
The feather serpent, yep. They talk about the feather serpent in Ancient Apocalypse, episode 2. So check that out, you guys.
I'm going to check it out, bro.
Episode 2. Go ahead, bro.
Cal dropped $5. The caller is not Mexican. I speak Yucatan Maya. Does that make me more Mexican?
Facts,
no, it makes you more. Is that it?
I was waiting for you to finish.
No, that was it.
Oh, okay. Jonathan Calleros dropped $1.99. Just got tatted by Marv 2 weeks ago, and it was fire.
Hell yeah.
Oh, appreciate it.
And that's it.
Okay, and that's it. Marvelous. Once again, next time you come, hopefully that guy calls back. So. I'll shit on you. Like, all right, bro. You know, and the thing is, like, I just want to say this, bro. I'm just watching. Nobody was trying to shit on anybody, but I do believe, caller, that just a little bit, Robert De Niro voice, just a little bit. You were trying to get under his skin, okay? Just a little bit, okay? And we're not trying to do here, trying to do all that here. We just ask your question and that's it. But here's my thing. I do want to say this. He's from Mexico. I gave him my Mexico experience. You know, I'm not asking him to apologize for the way I was treated, but I'm not the only one. There's a lot of people that have gotten treated like that, okay? Now, could you ever admit to that people from Mexico do treat, you know, Chicanos that way? It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. You know, I mean, my thing is I'm not asking you to defend that, but it is true.
Right.
You know, so I just think that needs to stop, and I'll tell you why, because you have a lot of raza over here that are proud of who they are, and are proud to say Viva Mexico or Viva Nuestra Gente or Viva la Raza, and then you have our own people saying stop. You're not Mexicano. Don't do that. Don't do that. And you know, we're all supposed to be one, but we are if you will, dividing ourselves. You know, but oh well. That's that. But you know what? Let's be honest. We're not the only ones that do it because you know what? I have Samoan friends that weren't raised speaking Samoan.
Right.
And let me tell you something. They tell me when I went to Samoa, they looked at me different because I didn't speak Samoan. So they told me, you're not real Samoan. Let's be honest. You got blacks from Africa that don't like blacks from here. You got blacks from here that don't like blacks from Africa.
Yeah.
It's everywhere, man. It's everywhere. All right, go ahead, bro. Read the super chat, Norbies. It's your time to shine. Let's go. Pull up your pants.
Hey. All right. Carlos Cruz drop $4.99. What's up, Tony and Marvelous? Me and my wife found out we're having a girl.
Awesome. That's awesome.
What is some good advice on raising women? Thank you. Much love.
You know what? Okay, I have 2 girls, 2 boys. And it's different, man, when you have a girl. Your whole life changes. It really, really does. I mean, at that moment, you know, that's when a real man who fathers their kids will say, I'll give my life for my kids if I had to, for my daughters, you know. So I would just say, love them, protect them. One thing, even my daughters that are 28 and 26 right now, I still tell them I love you. Like, I think it's important for you to not only show them, but also speak to them, speak life into them, encourage them, motivate them, you know, because you know what? Many times when girls grow up and they want that boyfriend, okay, they automatically think that their parents are against it. It's just, you know what? The mother and the father know that you're not ready, that you are not ready. My daughter just last year got married, and we ended up talking, and she ended up telling me, thank you for being a part of my life, because there were 2 guys that she wanted to date that I said no. And she married the right guy. She just gave me my 4th grandchild. You know, so I would just say, continue to show them that you love her, but also tell her that you love her. I think that's very important.
Perfect, bro. That was a perfect answer. I think the same thing. Just try to do your best to raise them with morals, and don't forget that she's a little girl. I think little girls have you know, more feelings than your little boys do. Yeah. You know, sometimes I forget with all my boys that I got that I have to pay a little bit more attention to my daughter, or be a little bit, because she's a woman, and I need to show her what kind of man to be, so when she gets older, she would want that kind of man to respect her also.
Absolutely.
You know? I think that's very important.
Absolutely. And that's part of the reason why I stay in shape, because if any motherfucker try to disrespect my daughter, ping, 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 that's it. You know, pistol grip pump on my lap at all times. So, all right. Other than that, Marvelous, shout outs, anything?
I want to give a shout out to my daughter, Heaven. Come here.
She's going to make a Roadium radio appearance.
This is my daughter, Heaven. She's so beautiful.
She got the same face.
Yeah, she's my little twin, born on my birthday, January 5th. And
oh, wow.
I just, I hope I tell you enough that I love you. I love you, okay?
Awesome. That's awesome. Other than that, anybody else? I don't want the homies to get mad.
Thank you to everybody that tunes in. I appreciate you, and my respects.
Absolutely. Everybody on the live chat, everybody who like, comment, subscribe, dislike, talk shit, it didn't matter. You guys still watched. All you guys that leave negative comments about me and Marvelous, we love you guys. Thank you. Keep commenting, keep calling. And everybody that called in, much love and respect. Everybody who gave, much love and respect. You know what? If it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't even have a fucking show. Okay? Because I would probably be doing that on Instagram with 2 people. So... Norbert and Alex in the same room. Anyways, all right, you guys. And then also let me thank my team, Norbert, News for Norbies will be back soon. Also, Alex Cervantes Enterprise, and my son B-SKANLESS, and who's been a no-show for the last couple of weeks, and the Hip Hop Jedi. And I got some major announcements coming up. So at least for me, they're major. So, all right, everybody, continue to work out. Continue to watch your weight, guys. Watch your weight. You got to protect your woman. You got to protect your daughters. Okay, and don't skip leg day. Okay, especially at the gym. Do not skip leg day. A lot of you guys skip leg day and walk around looking like SpongeBob. Okay, the reason why I'm encouraging you, because one day you're gonna take a good one to the chin, and your leg's gonna have to hold you up. Okay. So, all right, everybody. We'll be back actually Saturday. See you guys Saturday. Much love and respect. We out of here.
I'll be back.